Hey guys, we're back and we wanted to share with you what we believe is the ultimate love language, the essence of it all, the deepest form of communicating that you can have with your partner, which will then propel you to everything you dream of. And that is shared vision. It's the language of goals. It's the language of direction. It's the language of values. If you speak this, if you communicate like this with your partner, then everything else flows through that, right?
Easily. Having a shared vision or a mutual goal is the thing that drives you and takes you above the noise. Laser focus. You know where you're going. You know where you're at. You know your results. You know where you want to get to. So after your days are done and you meet at night on the phone, on the couch, and you game plan, it's another ball game.
The doubts, the questions, the needs, the worries, they all vanish because the language of shared values is an active, forward-thinking language. It's something that you're speaking all the time between the two of you. When you're planning out what you'd like to do and how you'd like to live, and you're constantly communicating back and forth. It's a give and take. You're both steering the ship together. And everything else is easy then. The communication is easy because you're already on the same page.
Having a shared vision is something that for us changed our whole life, the direction of our life. You know, he used to have a 9-to-5 job. I had my job. I still have it occasionally. But the moment we discovered what we want to do, what kind of value we want to bring into this world, to the planet Earth, to help planet Earth, you know, we just sat down and we pinpointed it. I was like, I want to help people. He said, I just want to make people happy. And from that point on, we thought about it, we brainstormed about it, we created our shared vision about how to bring this into existence and practice. And from that point on, we became unstoppable. It gives you such a power to dictate your own circumstances, your own time, your own rules, your own rhythm, your own speed. You make the rules. You're in full control. Because we remembered that love is the goal, and we chose love over fear. When you choose love over fear, all those moments where you're like, but what about this? What about the bills? What about the rent? What about the kids? What about... It's all good. It's all gonna be fine. Like, know the universe has your back. Trust the process. Know your truth. Believe in your truth. And everything's gonna be fine. Ultimately, remembering who you are and why you're here on Earth is the goal. You know, once you do that, what can I bring on the table? How can I help humanity? How can I help planet Earth? This is the value that is absolutely unique to you, and this is the value that you bring on the table and makes you the human that does more than existing. Do you know what I mean? Life switches from the survival mode of working to make the money, to pay the bills, and to do it all over again next month, to creating time after time things that can help other people, just like you and I. There's no difference between you and I. Move forward in their life and discover their spark, remember who they are, discover why they're here, what is their mission, and find the courage and do exactly that. So thanks to creating a shared vision, we arrived where we are and we achieved what we have. And you can do the same thing for yourself. No questions asked. But it's the one thing that helps us grow up as a couple, grow together, rather than
growing alongside one another.
Yeah, or just grow old, while he makes the money to pay the bills and I raise the kids. We are actually growing up together. And it's an endless spiral. It's an endless journey that we are on, we're excited about. But the best part is that we're gonna go through it the way we want it, as co-creators, as opposed to letting cohabitators who just let life happening to them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's we believe is the real purpose of getting together and building. What is the purpose then of a relationship and creating a bond with someone else?
It's not to share the bills, believe me. And it's not to make kids and then raise them.
These things are part of it.
Yeah, but
they're all around it. But what's the driving force? What is the purpose? And each couple has to discover their own purpose.
Yeah.
What brought them together? In which direction do they want to go? What would they like to achieve together?
Together, to create together, and to, it's great to support each other in your individual goals, as you should, absolutely. But along the way, you have to have that mutual goal, that shared vision that keeps you together, glued together. And you're going towards that. You know where you're heading to. And you're unstoppable. And nothing and no one can stand between the two of you. It's so powerful. It's so powerful. The beauty of the human mind is endless. And when you have two of those minds put together, the base is love, their love relationship. And then their minds are put together towards imagining and creating how their life, what form and shape,
What will it look like? Because you can create your reality.
Yeah.
How do you want to live?
All your decisions. What kind of lifestyle you want to have. It's all up to you. It's not your circumstances. It's the other way around. You create your own circumstances because you're in full control.
I think what's interesting is that you can create the quest, right? So what's the main quest that you would like to pursue together? You can take many side quests at the same time. Individually, you can do something here. Together, you can do something here as well. But in which direction are you taking it? In which way is this arc?
Once you have the direction, it gets easier and easier. You know why? Because pretty much everything you do, you're just making sure that it serves your purpose. Is this getting me closer to my goal or further away? It's so easy to follow your path without getting sidetracked, because then you decide also how to spend your energy and free time. It's funny because the most priceless thing we have in life is your time. We all know about the health. Of course, health is priceless. But at the same time, we somehow, most of us take it for granted.
Yeah.
But it's like you blink and it's a whole year around. And you're like, oh my God, I'm in the same spot I was last year. Plus minus few gray hairs or something like that. So when you have a direction, then guarding that time, how you spend your time and energy, very jealousy. Who you spend it with, is it productive, or is it, you know,
Is it serving you?
is it serving you, or is it pure waste? You know, phones these days, social media, all these things, they are there to distract us. So we don't have time to think, to reflect, to get ideas, to be creative. It's the opposite of what we should be doing. So be mindful. Be mindful and use your free time to create and to be unstoppable and to enjoy your life fully eventually. You know, it gets pretty fucking awesome.
If you check in with one another and you are sharing a vision and you speak the same language, then that'll be a gauge for you if what you're doing is serving that. And if you figure out that it's not, then you can cut that out.
Yeah.
That's how you know if you should be doing something or you shouldn't be doing something. If you've established a main shared vision, if it's not in line with that,
then you know.
maybe you should reconsider doing it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you both can decide together because you both know, presumably, you're on the same page.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty fun. You should try it.